Welcome to the OPOLab. This is the class OSSD Grade 10 NPM 2D. Chapter 6 Quadratic Equation Section 6.3 Completing the Square. So this section we're gonna go back to the quadratic relations. We're gonna to solve how to use the equation method to let the state form to vertex form. Let's see the first tab. First we write out the y relation here, so we notice that m cannot must be equal to 0. So now we can use the last section method, that's the square root formula. We can also write out here for x plus x is equal to s squared plus 2s squared plus ax squared. So now we can already the second step we can make sure that the p over to 2 square here. Since it's not the equation, the right we don't have the equal to 0, so we must be the to be negative 1 here. So when we plus something, we need to minus something. So for a plus b, if we plus the c, we also need to minus the c. So we can make sure that they're equal. So now we can write this here. For x plus b over 2 square plus b square over 4 plus c. Okay, the final answer we can get y root is x plus is equal to negative b over 2, and the second one is 4 times c minus b square over 4. So this we also can go that the vertex. We can vertex formula. Now let's do an example here. The first one is x squared plus x times x plus 5. So first we can write out the b over 6, so it's gonna be 6 over 2 here. So when we plus this term, so we also must be minus them. And the final is to plus the 5 term. So we can solve for this group. For this group. Or we can easily use the formula for x plus c negative 2. And this time is to write out for cos 6 over 2 equal to 3, and the 3 9 equal to 3 square equal to 9, and the final term is plus 5. It's gonna be, so this time must be, it will be equal to 4, no, not negative 5. Okay, that's a mistake here. Okay, the second one is x squared minus 10x plus 21. So the first thing, just to make sure that the b over 2 here. Now, when we plus that, so we must be negative that. And write the 21 here. Now we can easily get this formula. We can use the complete square formula for x negative 5 square. Now we can calculate the final term is equal to negative 4. So we can note that the vertex is 5, 4. Okay. The other one is the same one. For 8, so we write the 8 over 2, and when we plus that, so we're gonna to minus that. And we can get the x plus 4 is that, and the final term is 4 square is the negative 60 plus 12, so it's gonna be equal to negative 4. So the final vertex is this one. Okay, let's see the type 2. When we finish the type y, we can get the y formula for here. Negative b over 2 and 4 times c the b squared over 2. So yes for calculation a equal to y. So if when a do not equal to y, we can write down a here. Okay. So the final answer is for here for negative b over 2. And so let's do an example here. There's an relation of 2x squared plus 8x plus 4, 5. Okay, now first we use the traditional math method here. So we need to use the group y and we factor the 2 for common factor. And for now we have the y complete square root inside. We can write out the x plus 2, and the final term is the negative 3, so we can get the negative 2, negative 3 here. So how to... Okay, the second one we can use the formula here. So for 3 is the a and for 12 is b. So we can easily write out negative b over 2 times a. We can apply the ab here, so it's equal to negative 12 over 2 times the c. So we can get a negative 2. So in the second step, we just to make sure that the negative 2 equal to x to go back to the relations. So it's gonna equal to 3 times the negative 2 square. We can use the x equal to negative 2. Finally, we can calculate it for negative 5. So the vertex is negative 2 and negative 5. Okay. The second example is the a is 4, b equal to negative 6. So we can get the formula for here. So the b is negative 16 and the a is 4. So we can get... Oh no. Okay, and the negative here together is equal to be the positive. So it's the x equal to 2. Now we can use the 2 go back to the relations. We can calculate this formula. This time we can get the negative 5. So the final answer for 2 negative 5 is the vertex. Okay, that's the